and this updates in real. Have
See here.
this hopefully calm evening and not too many
I gotta.
severe storms.
How weird is it? So this is how I read the chat now, guys. I look straight into your soul. This chat is in front of my in front of my eyes now. I don't know if this is weird. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like this or what. Used to the chat was over here, so I would like read it over here. But now I have this extra screen right in front of me. Like, hey guys, how's it going? Guys, thank you for tuning in. We are starting off our marathon coverage of this multi-day severe weather outbreak. And we're getting started today in the Dallas area with some severe thunderstorm warnings. But guys, it's not even just that. We've also got severe thunderstorm warnings over here in whatever this place is called. Yeah, Missouri. How long has it been since we talked about Missouri? It's been a second. But over here in Christian, Greene, and Webster counties in Missouri,
A little bit of rotation.
we do have a severe thunderstorm warning. This is south and east of Springfield, where we do have some viewers tuning in right now. Somebody says it's plumb loud. Is it? Is it plumb loud? Is this a pretty loud storm here too? I know the ones down in Texas are. Let's see what these weather stations are saying here. Oh yeah, looky here, son. Same thing. About 384 lightning strikes per hour. There you go. Wow. So yeah, all these storms are quite electric tonight. Lots of lightning, lots of thunder. Somebody says, thanks, Ryan. No problem. Thank you for tuning in. A princess, thanks for being here for 14 months. They say it feels longer than 14 months. Be safe, everyone. Well, thank you for the kind words. And thanks for being a supporter for 14 months. That's plumb wild.
Maybe
I'm
some
fishing. I'm looking around, trying to see what's going on. Here's another flash flood warning up here in Indiana. Do we have anybody watching in Indiana? Because we're going to be talking about Ohio. We're going to be talking about Indiana. We're going to be talking about Illinois, Kentucky, Arkansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas. We're all involved tonight. Nobody's getting away. Nobody's getting out of here without getting talked about. But yeah, the flash flood warning up there. Severe thunderstorm warning continues over here south and east of Springfield. A lot of people are checking in from Springfield right now. Holy cats and dogs. Yep. Heavy rain, small hail, and intense lightning in Springfield, Missouri. Yeah, it's right there on the southeast side. I wonder if we can see it on any of these cameras. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can see it great here. I love the ground. It almost looks like there's a coating of snow. But I think that's just like the black and white thing or whatever. Yeah, I mean, we can see it a little bit. We need us a good tower camera. Our takeover of the United States has begun, by the way, as far as our tower camera surveillance goes. Guys, it is our goal to have tower cameras everywhere, okay? We're literally going to be putting tower cameras maybe in every county in America. Maybe, all right? We're already we're working on it. We're going to have our first 20 up here, hopefully within, like, literally not too long from now. And then we're already picking our next 20. By the end of this storm season, we're going to have like 100 out there, I believe. And Springfield, Missouri's got to be a place where we get one. It's got to be. It's got to be because we ain't got nothing close. I mean, we got the traffic cameras, but like, that's about it. Hey, are we live on the shorts feed too? Has anybody looked at that? Does that look like, does that work or does that look weird or anything? We're trying a bunch of new things here, guys. So bear with us.
Let's see, make sure mine is going well.
Here is a photo from earlier in Springfield, Missouri. That's coming from ryanhallyall.com/submit.
Guys, let me make this clear real quick. I will not be looking at the chat tonight because I am waiting on a phone call. A very important phone call. I probably shouldn't be streaming tonight, but I am anyway, for the sake of you guys. So I apologize for the inconvenience. If you want to type in chat, you can, and I'll review it later on.
Decatur, Jackson, and Jennings counties in Indiana under a flash flood warning. We do have places like the South Decatur School in there, and we've got Westport, Millhausen, Harper, Little Acre, New Pennington, and Reddington all under the gun, I should say, for continued flash flooding. And this is around 17 of 30, right? Where you're going to get more. Oh, we also got a decent storm up here north of Louisville, Kentucky, don't we? How you guys doing in Louisville? Not a lot of people checking in right now from Louisville. They're not expecting it. They're thinking about going to bed.
Mm.
If you know anybody in Louisville, send in this live stream that we might have a little something to talk about, especially on the north side of town here. I wonder if we can see anything from this camera. Over under on seeing distant lightning here. I think this faces west, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. How electric is this storm? So somebody's got a, oh, okay. So it's not too bad, but like we're talking about 98 strikes per 30 minutes. That's a lot, but it's nothing like what we've got a little bit farther to the south. Biggest hail report so far has come from down here in Dallas. We did get a 1.25 inch in diameter hail report from just south and west of Dallas. We do also have some chasers out there right now, which is pretty crazy. Corey Gherkin is giving us a live view right now of the storm that's out here in Atoka County, Oklahoma. Look at this. So we got a decent little storm coming up here into the Choctaw Nation area of Oklahoma. All these storms are getting closer to northwest Arkansas, which is where I think that we are going to have the best chance of having some more significant weather, maybe a little bit later tonight. We do have that 5% tornado risk up here, so that might turn into something
Thank you.
a little bit more interesting. Somebody
Thank
in
you for
Fort
the
Smith
support.
said, I'm waiting for the Slabathon. I don't, yeah, like this is definitely going to be a marathon severe weather coverage. I am reluctant to call it the Slabathon, not because of, it's not because I'm afraid of being insensitive or anything. It's literally just because I don't know if this is the right outbreak sequence to call the Slabathon. Like this is going to be a bad one. I think we're going to have lots of severe weather. I think we're going to have, there's going to be some problems. But I don't think this is the Slabathon. Oh my gosh, we have a damage polygon area being highlighted by I guess this is Elijah here sending this in. Active flash flood. We got a water rescue in progress with police and fire working to rescue a woman stuck in her vehicle right now, unable to open the door. That was as of about 20 minutes ago. So we got a confirmed flash flood situation down here where this little wiggly line is. Okay, so that's right down there near the Hillcrest Baptist Church. And what's really unfortunate about this is it's still raining, right? And we're not anywhere near done. Let me see if there's literally a couple of Tempest stations right around this area. We'll have to go to more data. 2 inches of rain here. Just to the west of that, this is the one I think that had a little bit more. 2 inches of rain also on that more western one. So anywhere between 2 and 3 inches of rain has fallen inside of this flash flood warning area. Let's go to the one just to the north. 2.91. 2.91 inches of rain. That's actually closest to the area where the emergency is. So about 3 inches of rain has fallen here in a very short period of time. And look at this. I'm going to play the animation here of the radar. Lots of more convection is happening to the south and west, and all of this is lining up, and it's going to be moving right into that same area. So we're probably going to end up with at least 4, maybe 5 inches of rain before this is all said and done. We might be looking at a really, really unfortunate severe weather situation building up here. This is a live look at the severe storm moving into the Ferris area. Yeah, so we've got a pretty significant severe thunderstorm moving into the Ferris area right now.
Let's see.
This is the one that's moving into Seagoville.
You there?
I think I'm saying that right. Is that how you guys say it? Seagoville, south and west of Heartland. This is out there in Dallas, Ellis, and Kaufman counties in Texas.
There we go.
Big time storm coming into this
Just
area
sub to
right
you.
now. We're
Keep it
talking
up.
about places like Lancaster,
It's
Balch
probably not going to
Springs,
be a very
Forney,
long stream
Seagoville,
tonight.
Heartland, and Hutchins, Texas.
At least it's a
Getting doors
stream.
away from windows.
Yeah,
This is
that
like
won't be the
actually-
same
this is the
for
kind of storm
that. That
can
won't be the
surprise you. You
same
bust
for
out the window
Friday
in the
because
living room.
Friday's going to probably be in
Ain't-
one of
you get
those
golf ball
days.
coming out of this thing at 60 mile an hour, and it hits the
Yeah.
window, and you're in the living room. You're gonna be like, "Why
Let's
wasn't I in
see.
that
Slight
more
risk
interior room?"
updated 27 minutes
So I'm just
ago.
trying to help you get ahead of that.
They still
Lots of
kept the
clouds around, lightning
5%
strikes
tour.
here. This is a strong one. This is a strong storm. Speaking of strong storms, we just got another severe thunderstorm warning just to the south and west. This is for Ellis and Johnson counties out here in.
Well, I just subbed to you,
Texas.
so
Okay, 114,000
you should have
people
77
are in
now.
this one. I'm going to continue to play the.
For some
the
weird
radar
reason, my
animation
phone
there.
doesn't go off when
And,
you do
I'll
that.
tell you more about this.
Like,
Once
it
again, Ellis and
should,
Johnson counties in Texas now
but it
in
doesn't.
thunderstorm warning.
You should have
This
77 now.
includes, but it's not limited to Midlothian, Texas,
For some weird reason, my
Alvarado,
phone doesn't
Texas,
go off
Venus,
when
Texas,
you do that.
Grandview, Oakleaf, and
It should.
North Pearl.
Watching your
We've
stream on
also
my
got some
phone.
places in the
Yeah, I
pack
can
here,
hear
like
it.
the Methodist and Midlothian.
You can hear it in the
which is
background.
right in the middle
Yeah.
of the strongest part of that storm. So if you know anybody out there, let them know what's coming. This is going to be one of those situations where we have back building convection. Like it's not.
I
Gonna
don't
stop.
normally
Once
look
it
at the
starts
models
raining
while
over
I'm
here,
on
it's
stream, but
not
I
gonna stop.
might as
Yeah.
well.
Ready for round after round of heavy rain, lots of lightning, and some hail, some damaging winds. But like flooding, I think is going to be the big problem down here. I really do. I don't think that. Right now it doesn't look like the tornado threat's incredibly high, but it does look like the flood threat might actually be incredibly high.
What
Look at
recording
that.
software do you
Oh my
use?
gosh.
Streamlabs.
Oglesby, Texas. This is from Ariel. Ariel, thanks for sending this in. This is from a little bit
Okay,
earlier. What was
yeah.
this, about an hour ago?
I'm gonna
Looking,
go ahead and
northwest,
do
you can see
this.
these storms popping up from a distance. These are my favorite. These are my favorite kind of storm picks. Yeah, the ones from right under the storm where it's real dark and scary and spooky and ooh, that's fine. All right, but this, I love this. Distant storm picks. Thank you, Ariel, for sending that in. Man, these storms are really packing a punch over here around Dallas, huh?
Yeah, what do you expect them to do? It's fucking Dallas.
Ah,
Let me see
Anyway,
what else
I just
we got
wanted to
here.
pop
We got a
in.
bunch of cameras. Look at this.
got you with the support.
Very frequent lightning, heavy rain. That's what's happening right now between Wilmer and.
Anyway, I'll keep in
Ferris.
touch with the stream anyway.
Golly, this
All
right
right,
here is like
low-key,
right in
I
the middle of
think
that
tomorrow's
core. I
gonna
don't
be
know
a
even what we're looking
or
at here.
day
I don't
higher
even know
than
what
what
we're
they
looking at here.
think.
Now, is that because of how strong the storm is,
Mhm.
or
I'll
because of
talk
how
to you
bad
tomorrow
the
or
camera
something.
is? Well,
All right.
we don't know.
Let's see.
All right, so this is a live look right now of the strong storm south and east of Dallas. Who's out here? Is anybody in the middle of this right now? You can share your location with me on the WeatherWise map. I think that there's like 1,000 of you doing that right now, but we could get some more on there. This storm right here is packing 1.5-inch hail. They just upgraded that warning to include the 1.5-inch hail thing, max hail parameter. So that is damaging hail. That's really damaging hail. We got Windsor Gardens nursing home in the path there. We've got, once again, Lancaster in the path, Balch Springs, and all kinds of stuff. Seagoville. Yeah, Seagoville. Okay, I'm seeing reports in the chat from Red Oak, Ovilla, Glen Heights, and places like this asking if there's a tornado on the ground. No. Okay. There is a severe thunderstorm warning for 60-mile-an-hour winds and golf ball size hail, but there's no active tornado warning. There's not even like a y'all watch right now. Now, is that to say that there won't be any tornado warnings? No. I mean, like this is we do have a 5% tornado probability. That's one of the things that we've got to watch out for, but there's no tornado right now anywhere near Dallas. The main thing that we're worried about is the hail, the heavy rain. Look at this. The traffic's about to come to a daggone standstill out here on IH-45 at the Beltline. So we're worried about the rain, the wind, the hail, and the flash flooding. I'm telling you, by the end of the night, We're mostly going to be talking about swift water rescues, people getting stuck in them underpasses because they're trying to swim instead of drive. And this is that kind of night. I can just feel it. I can feel it coming. So stay off the roads. The tornado thing, I don't think is going to be huge. And it's not just down here in Texas where we have this big problem with flooding. It's also up there in Indiana. We've got a flash flood warning up there for Dearborn, Franklin, and Ripley counties. This includes Batesville, Brookville, and St. Leon. About 1.5 inches of rain's already fallen out there. How we doing, chat? Joni Bug says, love you, Ryan. Hey, Joni Bug's been here for 38 months. Ah, thank you, Joni, for being here and for helping out and for being awesome. All right, what else we got here? We got another thing. Okay, we got another damage area, a news area highlighted by Elijah. So this is up here in Johnson County, Indiana. According to the National Weather Service, Youngs Creek at Amity is currently at moderate flood stage. So we've already got moderate flood stage up here in Indiana. And once again, we have a lot more rain to go. Like, it maybe not in the immediate future, but this deluge is just going to continue. It's just going to continue. All right, look at this. Oh my gosh, a live photo submission coming from Bedford. That's in Tarrant County, Texas. Maddie, thanks for sending that in. Very ominous skies out there in Tarrant County, Texas. Guys, if you want to send stuff in, RyanHallYall.com/submit. Oh, yeah, no, I don't have a way of seeing the images yet. I didn't know. I forgot that I even added that. Good reminder. Good reminder. I need to add that. Sorry. Yeah, that is awesome. I need to add it on my side. My bad, guys. All right, so yeah, that's what's going on out there. Jessica says, Ryan keeps us safe and cares. Ryan for president. Thank you, Jessica. If there was a president of monitoring the situation, I would run for that. But the other kinds of presidents, I don't think I don't think that's for me.
Ryan, not sure if you saw this specific report out of the DFW Metro while scanning Indiana, but we have confirmation of water entering apartments near Pleasant Run and Polk in DeSoto, Texas. And
crazy.
there's an active water rescue for a woman trapped in a vehicle in Cedar Hill.
Why am I not
Also,
surprised?
chat's reporting stalled cars on I-30 and I-635.
It's a pretty major situation down there in Dallas, huh? Is anything else going on?
Yeah, it's a major escalation. Water rescues in progress, apartments flooding, it's all hands on deck. Also, folks are stuck on major highways. We might want to pull up some live cams or radar towers around Dallas to give a better picture of what's unfolding.
All right, thank you, y'all. Yeah, so a ton of reports are just now pouring in. Emergency management reports water going into apartments near Pleasant Run and Polk. So this is happening now. Water is entering apartments right here near the Walgreens. Okay, this is north of the DeSoto East Middle School up here near Renee Lane. Water is entering apartments right now. If you know where O'Reilly Auto Parts is, near the La Quinta Inn, down here in DeSoto, you know where the water's getting out of hand. We've got cameras on the highway here. I don't know if we'll be able to see any of the water. This is what, 410B or 412, Highway 412. I don't see any flooding immediately, but most of it's probably happening in the, on the not so elevated areas. But yeah, we'll keep scanning around and looking here. A lot of the cameras are off too. Like I feel like we might have lost power in a couple of these spots. Oh, look at this. Wow. Just randomly clicked on one. Now we've got a situation. Once again, if you ever want to monitor a situation, you're in the right spot. We are monitoring the heck out of every situation right now. Kenzie, not yet. I need to set that up to where I can triage them all, but right now I've just got the main one up. By the way, hello, TikTok. TikTok, we are live on TikTok. It's been a while since we've done that. So yeah, hello TikTok. I think tomorrow we will also be live on a couple other platforms too. So stay tuned for that. We love YouTube. This is our home, but we're trying to go live on more places so more people can find our stuff. Hunter says, "Did anyone want this rain? I don't know. I tried to make it go away, but I couldn't." Lena, thanks for being a member for 30 months. Salon, oh my gosh, Salon Nelson, thanks for being here for 43 months. Oh my gosh. And then huge shout out to Dan Scott for the 5 gifted. And then we got Crazy Weather Dude being here for 20 months. Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty rough stretch right here. I think we're gonna have a bunch of tornadoes tomorrow. We're gonna have a pretty significant severe weather outbreak on Friday. So we're just getting ready. We're getting ready for it. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Wow, check this out. This was the large structure moving into Forney around 5 p.m. So this is earlier from Austin out there in Forney, Texas. Thanks for sending that in. Check this out. Another picture from earlier. Thunderstorms out there in Mansfield, Texas. This is from Melinda. And then, whoo, my gosh, I'm saving this. I'm saving this, Cole. Yeah, I don't know what it is about these, but I love this, man. I want to print that out and put it on the daggone wall, son. Denton County, Texas. Cole, this is awesome. Thanks for sending this in out there in Denton County, Texas earlier, right at sunset. Beautiful. And then here's another cumulonimbus cloud bursting up into the atmosphere from Jacob S. out there in Arlington County, Texas. Was y'all just outside being photographers today? Everybody just has these amazing pictures? Is this something y'all do on a normal basis? Shoot, son. That's awesome. Thanks for sending that in, seriously. All right, back to the situation that we are currently monitoring. Once again, emergency management reports water into apartments near Pleasant Run and Polk out here south of Dallas. If you're in downtown Dallas, we don't have a lot going on right now, but if you drive down south on 45, 35, or any of these places, you're going to find a lot of trouble on the roads here with flooded roads and all kinds of stuff like that. So be careful if you've got to be out there on the roads. Hopefully you don't have to be, right? But this is going to continue for quite some time. Some of these places have gotten 3 inches of rain already. And I do believe that potentially 2 inches, maybe even another 3 is on the way. So a significant flash flood threat is developing right now. Yeah, and I keep seeing stuff about tornadoes. In Dallas, the tornado threat is low, okay? But the National Weather Service has continued the severe thunderstorm warning for Ellis and Johnson counties. We're tracking 1.25-inch hail moving towards Alvarado and Venus. This is hidden hail wrapped in rain and darkness. But yeah, the tornado threat is low. The hail threat and the, what's it called? Flooding threat. I can't get it out, son. That's high tonight. A lot of people are already asking if they can go to sleep. Guys, it's like 8:40. But yeah, I mean, you can. If you are in North Texas, east of I-45, places like Seagoville, Crandall, Kaufman, you probably need to stay awake. That severe thunderstorm warning is right there, and then you're also dealing with the flooding problems. But if you're in southern Indiana or southwest Ohio, specifically near Batesville or Dearborn County, you have a flash flood threat to deal with. That's kind of unfolding in the dark, so I wouldn't recommend necessarily letting your guard completely down up there. Now, if you're in Arkansas or southern Missouri, we got a severe thunderstorm watch in effect that's still active. You can rest, but leave your phone on and loud. If you've got y'all call, make sure you got that ringer turned on. If you've got, push alerts from your local emergency management, make sure you got that turned on. Turn on your regular alerts on your phone. Get yourself a, what's it called? A NOAA weather radio. Have a lot of different ways of getting the warning, and I think you'll be just fine. Once again, our goal here is not to scare you. sometimes we have to say like scary stuff, but like the goal is not to scary. It's just to get people to take stuff seriously. All right, let's check in on some of these stations inside of the warnings again. We are up to 375 lightning strikes per 30 minutes over here in Cedar Hill, and we are approaching 3 inches of rain, I believe. Yeah, the Nob Hill one. This is the one with the most rain. 3.25 inches of rain. Guys, do you remember when we just checked this? We just checked this not even 20 minutes ago, and it was at 2.9 inches. So our rain rate up here is pretty high. Now I'm zoomed in quite close to Dallas because like this is where most of everything is happening right now. But let me zoom out a little bit. We do have other stuff happening. We've got more storms forming back here towards Stephenville. Those are moving up towards Dallas. We have a severe thunderstorm warning down here north and west of Austin near Lampus. That's moving up towards our viewer here that says no rain yet, but thunder and lightning. Yes. Yeah, you are going to continue to get that. Wow, look at all of these Tempest weather stations. I mean, literally anywhere on the map, you guys have got us covered. This is awesome. Thank you to everybody that has a Tempest WeatherFlow weather station at their home. It allows us to see this. And this is incredibly valuable data because what I can do here is I can see that the trend for lightning went up significantly as the storm was getting closer, but it's actually trending down now a little bit, which means that maybe this storm isn't intensifying as much as it once was. That's unbelievable. That's literally, it's hard to explain how valuable that data is. And like, that's not something that just everybody has. Thanks to Tempest, thanks to WeatherFlow, and thanks to you guys, we have 9,000 of these stations around the United States, and that's plumb wild. So, all right, let's go back over here to this severe thunderstorm warning, which continues for 30 minutes in Dallas, Ellis, and Kaufman counties. This is a dangerous situation for our friends out here. Let's look at what it's looking like in the core of the storm. Oh man, we might have an intermittent power outage up here. Yeah, none of these are working. None of these cameras around Seagullville are working, y'all. How are we doing in Seagullville? Seagullville. Why can't I say that? I gotta find at least one. One of these has got to work, right? No? Oh my. Okay, well then. All right, so if you're just now tuning in, we are watching a significant storm situation unfold around Dallas. But we're not just talking about Dallas. We're also talking about places farther north. How are we doing in Fort Smith? Fort Smith, Arkansas, you guys are going to be the center of discussion a little bit later tonight. There is actually a mesoscale discussion for this area right now, talking about severe thunderstorms continuing for the next 60 minutes, and then we're likely going to get another watch and another discussion after that. And then our main thing in this big green pickle here, you see this big green pickle? If you're inside of that, the main concern by far tonight is rain. Severe weather is not a huge concern. But yeah, we are thinking that we're going to have some significant flooding problems. And I see that some of this heavy rain is working into the Dayton area right now in portions of southwest Ohio. We just got a report in, a flood report in 22 minutes ago from Sunman, Indiana. So that is going to continue to be a problem as the storm works over here towards Cincinnati and places north of Cincinnati. Is the lightning as crazy with this as it is over there in Texas? I mean, it doesn't... Maybe not as crazy. Let's check on some of these stations here. Once again, another area. Wow, actually, the 500 strikes per 30 minutes, actually. So, yeah, the lightning is actually pretty crazy over here. Kings Island is about to get plumb wild. 500 strikes. Let me see if the other ones are showing that. Yeah. These are actually more electric up here. So big time lightning and thunder and heavy rain moving into the areas north of Cincinnati. We're talking about Hamilton, Xenia, Dayton. The tornado threat, unbelievably low up here. Unbelievably low, but you're going to have a good night. If you're one of those people that likes to sleep with the rain and the thunder and stuff, this is it, son. Go to bed early. Oh, Kenzie, that would be great, actually. Mousy says, storm after storm, how will it all perform? Looks like we got some hail, some rain, and some gale. These thunderstorms look quite robust. That quite explains the flooded upper crust. Hope no formations of tornadoes, otherwise I will mail myself to Barbados. Mousy, that moved me spiritually. That was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for sending that in. All right. Yeah. So this is what's happening in Ohio and, all these places. Okay. Let's skedaddle back to Dallas because look at all this. Look at all this. Look at all these people in Dallas. Everybody from Dallas is tuning in right now. Let's see actually where most people are tuned in from. There you go. Texas. Texas is on top, then Ohio, then Missouri, then Indiana, then Kentucky. So if you want to get your number on here, go ahead and share your location on the WeatherWise app. But let's come back down here to Dallas, and let's take a look at the velocity. Still, I mean, the chat is just blowing up with like tornado concerns, but I mean, there's not too much going on with the tornado concerns right now. We do have some strong winds, but no tornado concern right now, really. My goodness, look at this. Our news area here for the flash flood has gotten much bigger. Police and fire departments have reported 7+ ongoing water rescues in this area. And hundreds of homes are under a flash flood warning. Let's read some of these individual reports. Emergency management reports water into apartments near Pleasant Run. Then we've got another one down here. A water rescue is ongoing in Cedar Hill near Joe Wilson and Belt Line. And then emergency management reports multiple cars stranded in water at Cedar Hill near Hillsdale Village in Uptown. My goodness. Emergency management reports multiple ongoing water rescues. Yeah, so pretty intense. Pretty intense right now what's happening with our flooding situation. When do they issue a flash flood emergency? Only if it gets really, really bad. And like, I'm not going to lie, like, this could end up getting there. It's not there yet, but this is the kind of situation that sometimes can lead to a flash flood emergency, 100%. It is currently a considerable flash flood warning, which means that it's a step above a regular flash flood warning. So flash flood emergencies are issued for exceedingly rare situations where the severe threat to human life is catastrophic, right? So once again, that's something that could happen if we keep getting rain. And unfortunately, the rain looks to keep going. I mean, look at all this. Everything that pops up back here is going to, move north and east. So that's quite unfortunate. Let's read some of what you guys are saying. How can we access the Texas cameras so I can see what's going on? Texas Department of Transportation. I don't think the Texas cameras are in the WeatherWise app yet. They will be, but they're not in there yet. It's something that we've got to work out with every state's Department of Transportation, and I don't think Texas is finished yet. So I wish we had more storm on this side of DFW. You might get it. Actually, yeah, I think that this stuff right here is going to be heading up towards your side. Guys, it seems like everybody that's watching right now in the Dallas area is specifically not in a storm. We've got like hardly any dots over here, and they're all right in here. So yeah, you guys are doing a good job of like keeping the storm away. Somebody up here in Fort Worth said, I'm ready for some rain. All right, quick tour through the warnings again. We got a continued tornado warning, severe thunderstorm warning, sorry, for Dallas, Ellis, and Kaufman counties up here in Texas. And then up here in Ellis County, we've also got a severe thunderstorm warning for 37 more minutes over here for areas just west of Waxahachie. And then somebody said, will the hail damage my vehicle? So it's 1 inch in diameter hail, okay? That can cause minor damage to vehicles. It's left outside with no protection. That can cause minor damage to vehicles, so be prepared for that. The heaviest, or the best chance for hail is right here in this core, so if that flies up towards you, and it looks like it probably will up there in Alvarado, that's where you might be having to deal with some quarter-size hail. I just joined. What's Cincinnati getting? Cincinnati's got some heavy rain and stuff to the north of town, and that's about it. Like it's a flooding concern up there more than anything else.
All
right. I do want to pivot up here to Indiana just for a moment and Ohio, because I know we got a lot of people tuning in from up here. But we have a dangerous situation unfolding in the dark. Dallas is currently dealing with the main show, and we have multiple flash flood warnings active now for Dearborn, Ripley, and Bartholomew counties in Indiana as well. So this includes Batesville, Sunman, and Columbus. The problem here isn't 60, 70 mile per hour winds. It's water covering roads at night where you can't see it. We've got heavy rain training over the same areas along I-74. If you're driving near Cincinnati or heading west towards Indianapolis, you need to slow down. You're not going to see the water over the roadway until you're hydroplaning. So this is a serious situation up here in Indiana and Ohio as well, with our flash flood warning that's continuing here. Yeah, and what's happening in Dallas is it's called, you can call it back building, right? So new storms are firing up near Stevensville and Glen Rose, and they are moving directly over the areas that are already flooded. Dallas, DeSoto, Mesquite, these areas can't handle any more water, but a lot more is coming. So this isn't over for the Metroplex just yet, even though this severe thunderstorm warning right here is going to be allowed to expire in 2 minutes. Look at the back building. Look at all this rain back here. It's continuing to form up and move to the north and east and cause even more problems. What's this person saying? Light rain in Rendon. Somebody else says, it's coming for me. Okay, somebody's in the considerable flash flood warning right here. Trying to stay dry, Ryan. Good luck with that. Seriously, keep us updated. Hopefully everything's all right up there. You're very close to where some of these swift water rescues are happening right now. So stay home, obviously. Somebody else says, Nader season is here. That's right. Yep, the winter has really lost its grip, and the Nader season has showed up, and it's not like easing in. You know what I'm saying? It busted through the daggone door, son. And tomorrow, I think we'll really see that in action. I think we will really see that tomorrow with our tornado threat expanding over there in Texas and Oklahoma. Jim says, I'm bouncing. He never talks about Illinois, even if we have a major storm of any kind. Jim, I just sat here and yapped about Illinois for who knows how long. Turn your ears on, son. All right. Also, you know, I probably did talk about Indiana more, but you want to know why? Because there ain't nothing happening in Illinois right now. Absolutely nothing. Nada. Zip, zilch, zoop, nothing. So that's a good thing, right? If I'm not talking about your area, that is a good thing. But also turn your ears on. Go buy batteries. I see you guys in Illinois, though. There's nothing going on right now, but there will be a round of heavy rain that moves in. Everybody inside of the pickle, including Southern Illinois, is going to be hit by heavy rain tonight that could cause some intermittent flooding problems. Turn on them daggum ears, yeah. Some gnarly thunder and lightning and some house shakers. Yeah, this is going to be the kind of storm up there tonight where you hear the thunder and then it just doesn't stop. And you're like, is that thunder? Or is somebody like dragging furniture through my house? For like several feet because it just doesn't sound like it's ending. We're going to have that cloud to cloud lightning that goes across the clouds for like several miles. So you hear the thunder for an extended period of time as it reverberates through the atmosphere down towards you from the start of the strike to the end of the strike. So yeah, this is perfect sleeping through the rain weather up here. Unless you live in a flood prone area. I probably wouldn't sleep too well if you're in that kind of situation. Somebody over here says, I'm starting to see standing water.